Welcome to the Fundamentals of Piano Theory, Level 4. In this video, I'm going to go over Units 3 and 4. We're talking about scales today. In Unit 3, it's major scales, and in Unit 4, it is minor scales. Both of these units should be a pretty easy review for you, not really new material. In Unit 3, we are writing out our major scales, both ascending and descending, and we need to go in and write our sharps or flats. So make sure you do it both ascending and descending. We also have to add our notes in the bass clef. So go ahead and do that, and then add your sharps or flats. Going on to page 9, same thing, more keys. On page 10, write the pattern of whole steps and half steps for our formula of the major scale. Now we're talking about flat scales. So we're going to go ahead and add our flats. Page 11 is continuing on with that. And that will do it for Unit 3. Unit 4, a review of our minor scales and the different ways that we find them. On page 12, we're finding them by going 3 half steps down to the left or 6 notes up in our major scale to find our relative minor key note. So we have C major, we're going to have A minor, because we're going to go C, 1, 2, 3, down to get our A, or we'll go up to our 6th note of our scale and also get A. So go ahead and write in our scales. We are writing the relative minor. They don't specify it here, but I'm going to say we are writing in our natural minor scale. So we are not making any alterations with accidentals, using the exact same notes on page 12. On to 13, we're reviewing the 3 forms of minor scales: natural, harmonic, and melodic. They've given us the natural on part 2 here, and we have to make the alteration to make that harmonic by raising scale degree 7. In this case, it's sharping, but it's not always going to be sharping, so don't say sharp the 7th scale degree, say raise the 7th scale degree. And for harmonic, that is the same, ascending and descending. For melodic, remember, we have to raise scale degree 6 and 7, going up. And it is just natural minor going down. So we lower from what we raised, just to be natural here. On the descending scale. So that's what we're doing on page 13, and that will continue on to 14. And 15. Okay, on 16, this is going over a different way of figuring out scales, minor scales, in that we are using our parallel minor. And I addressed this on that sheet, my handout on the minor scales, ways to figure out your minor scales. So we're taking our major scale, and we're using our parallel minor, meaning parallel sharing the same key note or starting note. And then we have to lower scale degree 3, so our F sharp becomes F natural. And we lower scale degree 6. Our B becomes a B flat in our new key. And we keep scale degree 7 sharped. They have different key signatures, but they have the same starting note and a few different notes. So G major, if I lower my 3rd scale degree and I lower my scale degree 6, I get the parallel harmonic minor. They did it in our book on D. I take my D major, I lower 3, 6, keep 7 sharped, and I get D harmonic minor. So this is just another way to find minor scales by using the parallel major, lowering 3 and 6, versus using the relative major. So that's what we're doing on 16 and 17. And that will do it for Units 3 and 4. Go ahead and get those completed and uploaded so I can get them graded. Thank you.